In a previous video, I mentioned the existence of a 2-button leveling technique on my Patreon. This method is extremely easy to execute once set up, but it is not faster than conventional methods of leveling. I didn't actually say that it was, but I may have conveyed that impression unintentionally. We have multiple powerful exploit methods on my Patreon, but these can require some effort to set up. Also, please don't sign up if you have financial difficulties. Your support on YouTube is enough. Thanks. Hello, and welcome to Archvelder's Hacks with Archvelder and his amazing hacks. In this video, we are going to discover some valuable treasures in Ardenweald, and more importantly, how to get them very fast. The treasures of Ardenweald are mentioned in many other YouTube videos and online guides. However, most of the items are fairly worthless, so I've just selected the ones with actual value in this guide. The guides I've seen all recommend you jump on lots of mushrooms and various other hoops Blizzard wants you to jump through, which is largely unnecessary and time consuming. In this video, I'll give you the fastest possible route to obtain these expensive items, which is much simpler. First, exit the heart of the forest on the right hand side. You should now see a wooden walkway in the distance. Head towards that. Now, when you get to this point, kill this NPC and loot it, and pick up the glittering basket of enchanted wings you see there. This enables you to fly for a short period, which greatly speeds things up. Head over to this location at 51.6, 61.6 and loot the item Fey Ornament. Now you want to kill all the mobs in this area and pick up at least 5 of the item Pinch of Fairy Dust. This item, when used, also allows you to fly, and unlike the basket of enchanted wings, will allow you to do so outside of the immediate area. The value of this item has been neglected because the item was nerfed so that if you land and interact with anything, the effect is cancelled. However, it is still incredibly useful as it allows you to traverse long distances in Ardenweald and completely bypass a lot of the mechanics designed to make it difficult to acquire Ardenweald's treasures. The first time you do this, you might want to pick up 8 to 10 pinches, as you'll probably get lost at some stage. After you've done the whole route a few times, you only need 5. Now, once you've collected enough pinches, fly west to 42.4, 46.7. Under this throne here, you'll find the enchanted bow item. Loot it and now head on to 31.7, 32.5. That's next to a small pool, just west of the D in Dreamsong Fen. Here you should find some aromatic flowers. Loot these. One time I went here, they were not available, as I suspect someone else had just looted them. If the flowers are not there, you can skip the next stage and complete it later. Assuming the flowers are here, go to 42.0, 32.6. Here you will find an incense burner near a moth. Click on the incense burner to attract the moth, which can then be clicked on and gives you the pet Amber Glitterwing. Currently, the EU median price for this pet is 24,000 gold. Pets do not sell that fast, but there is a niche market for them. Now, head to 37.0, 29.8 and loot the item Raw Dream Silk to obtain the item Raw Dream Fibers. If you click on the Raw Dream Fibers, it will combine with the Enchanted Bow and Fey Ornament items you looted earlier to form a Fey Dreamcatcher, which will allow us to loot a special treasure shortly. If your Hearthstone was set to the heart of the forest, use it now. Now head on to 36.65 and fly into the hollow of this tree. You are supposed to jump in here using a mushroom, but flying in directly is much faster and easier. Pick up the item Dark Reach Supplies. Inside will be some random BOE armor or weapon item. Some have suggested that this is worth 100,000 gold, which is total bollocks, obviously. You'd have to be quite lucky to get something that valuable. However, these items can sell for quite a bit. The item I received on this run was selling for 10,000 gold on the auction house. And looking at the data, it seems that these items actually sell pretty fast also. Now, fly up and outside the same tree using either the fairy dust or the mushroom that's provided, and enter this hollow area. Normally this is warded off, but your fairy dreamcatcher item unlocks it. First, kill the mobs outside, and then enter the hollow of the tree you've just jumped out of. Open the chest and you should receive a starry dreamfoal pet. Currently the EU median price for this pet is 29,000 gold. Bear in mind, as with the amber glitterwing, don't expect this to sell that fast. Pets often take days or even weeks to sell. So overall you can do all this in 15 minutes with a bit of practice on each character for an average return of about 60,000 gold, which is a much better use of your time for gold making than most other things. You can do it once per character. Now, will you get banned for doing this? No, this is just a creative use of game mechanics. However, because this method bypasses all the mushroom jumping mechanics that Blizzard clearly wants you to do, then I would expect that the pinch of fairy dust will get nerfed pretty quickly. So you might want to do this quickly because they'll probably nerf that at some point. Now I should just explain how you actually sell the pets, because this always trips people up. When you receive a pet, it's listed as soulbound, and this causes players to think that an opportunity has been nerfed or fixed, that they can't sell the pet. What you actually do is this: click on the pet and it then becomes part of your pet journal. When you open the pet journal and select the pet, you'll see the option put in cage. When you put the pet in a cage, it will appear in your inventory and can only then be sold on the auction house. It's worth adding that pets can be sold by any of your characters on your Battle.net account, on any realm. So if your mains realm has multiple pets up on the auction house, then it's a good idea to create another character on a different realm where no one has posted the same pet and sell it there. This is actually a very good way to earn gold for tokens. So there's the video. If you liked it, why not subscribe? And if you really liked it, why not consider joining my super secret Patreon feed, where tricks too hot for YouTube are regularly uploaded. Thanks for watching. This has been Ardenweald.